Round two. We have the choice. We're going to play first. Yeah, we're going to keep this. This could be a risky hand, but we really just need... Well, I guess we're going to need a swamp at some point, but the fact that we have the work lyric and we're going to be able to eventually play the stasis snare, it feels like fairly safe keep. Alright, well, sometimes you draw perfect. Another blue-green deck. It's very surprising. Not going to offer the work lyric away, as you may have expected. Well, I guess I can't really offer it that well anyway. Well, is it worth it now? Maybe. Probably not, though. Okay. Well, now he's just basically letting us bash in there. Guess I can play Cutthroat, gain 2, get in for 3. Or can play Havoc Sower, which does not make as good of use of the mana, but does let us race slightly better. Or I can just bash for 4, play Sower. That's probably the best. Let's make some good use of mana here. All right. What are we finding? Possibly a Converge deck? Seagate Wreckage. Okay. This does let you find any land card. It's pretty cool. What do we got? Dwara Isle Avenger. Well, I can deal with that. Wall of Resurgence is not bad here. I think we just play Cutthroat and pass. And I probably just... Well, actually, I can bash for 5 here. Yeah, I think I actually do that. We're kind of winning this race. And that's a fine trade, too. I mean, Havoc Sower is a good card, but doesn't seem that important when... I actually should have just gotten in for an additional point of damage there, too, using the Work Lyric. There's really no point in keeping them up that I can think of. Because I'm not going to block here. So I should have just gotten in the extra point of damage. But we'll see if it ends up mattering. Netcaster Spider. Don't really want to Stasis Snare that. Ooh, another Dwara Isle Avenger. Okay. Unknown Shores. Okay, so we have Spatial Contortion online now, which is good. Guess we just play Wall of Resurgence. Can swing for 3 here. Probably want to. I don't care about this land. taking it. All right. So we don't have Spatial Contortion up now, but not very concerned. Still have some aces in the hole here. Kind of want him to get attacky there, yeah. Because now I can kill the Netcaster Spider with Spatial Contortion and bash in with my Familiar, so I can punish him for the attack. As long as this is something I can block, it is. Okay. Not sure that's worth... Well, guess I don't exactly know. Ooh. Envoy's way good. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, that's really good. So let's go Envoy, Spatial Contortion, and we use this and bash for 4. And we still have the Stasis Snare for the Dwar Isle Avenger, because at this point I'm pretty confident we can race an embodiment. Okay, Negator. I still can get this out of range of that, so it's just the Dwar Isle Avenger that I have to be concerned about. He gets to attack for a decent amount here, but we're going to be okay. Should attack with the drone too, I think, but I'm glad he's not. Alright, so we'll take our medicine here. And a benthic infiltrator. We're still okay. So he's got the 2 flyers. Ally encampment, which is not bad. So I think the play is encampment, stasis snare, take care of the Dwar Isle Avenger. Swing with Familiar and Envoy. And then we can pump out of range of the Negator if he blocks. He just blocks there, so let's get an extra point of damage. And pass. So at this point we can pretty much just swing with everything because of the Zulaport Cutthroat. Like, he can't even kill our guys. And I have encampment, so I guess if I need to bounce something, yeah, it's irrelevant. Yeah. I think we've got our opponent here, because I can't imagine him getting out of this, I guess. Okay, so I think the play is swing with everything. And at least this is going to die. Yeah, he's got to die here. So we just swing with everything. Because he doesn't have any first strike. Okay. So the Cutthroat does it. So yeah, another blue-green deck. Very strange. Unusual archetype. To play it twice in a row has got to be... is definitely unusual. Looks like he's got the Surge cards. He's got Flyers. Maybe Mighty Leap's better than Unnatural Endurance for that reason. Stopping the Dwar Avenger seems relevant. Unnatural Endurance, probably not. We can just cut that for that. Everything else seem okay? Probably. Yeah, I guess so. Angelic Gift. It's playable. But not that great, I guess. So, yeah, I guess I'm okay with this. I think the Mighty Leap for Unnatural Endurance swap could definitely pay off because he's got the Flyers. Negator and the two Dwar Avengers. I think that, like I said, could actually pan out well for us. So let's do that swap and try her again. Wall of Resurgence is playing well. I like that card. I think that card is good. I feel like LSV and Marshall may have sort of undervalued it during their review. I'm going to keep this hand. I obviously can see some problems that could arise from it, but I think it's worth keeping. Well, that's nice. As long as I'm ripping spells, I'm okay. We still can technically play Stasis Snare, but it's going to take a little while. Alright. A little bit awkward. Still okay, though. Could have played Unknown Shores there. That probably would have been better. Alright. Uh-oh. The awkwardness continues. Well, now we just need to rip a Malachor Soothsayer, and we've got the obscene value going on. So I guess I do have the mana to play Stasis Snare now. Question is, am I going to have to Stasis Snare this? I guess we'll find out. Netcaster Spider, okay. Probably don't want to contortion that. Ooh. Shrieker's good. Let's just play Shrieker and pass. Just going to save the removal for a better situation, a better board state where I need it. All right. Makes the Shrieker worse. Mighty Leap, okay. Still kind of need that Vestige for Stasis Snare, I think. So I could kill the Netcaster Spider with Spatial Contortion to get in with the Envoy. I guess I might do that, depending on what he plays. If I give Shrieker thing, he just blocks with 2 Scions. I have a feeling if he has something big, I'm going to want to save the Stasis Snare for that. Well, I think that's probably a better Spatial Contortion target, to be honest, but Even that one's kind of not worth doing right now, but guess we get it off the table. There we go. That is a good rip. So that's going to give us the card advantage we need to take this game to the late game. That's pretty good. So I can stasis snare that. Did get some card advantage though, but I think our card advantage is ultimately going to rule out. I probably just want to leave the Mighty Leap back. Alright. Still don't really want to use stasis snare. I guess I can actually just trade a Shrieker. I'd rather trade the Mighty Leap. But Shrieker keeps me a little bit safer. If I'm trying to think of the combat tricks you could have in green. There are some in BFZ. They're not commonly played. He's got to have like Tajuru Beastmaster or something in there. That would justify the Eyeless Watcher a little bit more. Tajuru Warcaller. So some things I have to be concerned about. Still wondering if I want to trade a Stasis Snare or trade a Mighty Leap for a, or try to trade a Mighty Leap for a 4/4 Forest. I guess I wouldn't mind if he tried to use a fight spell, but even that wouldn't be that great for him, I wouldn't think. Oblivion Strike, on the other hand, is something I cannot deal with, which is a bummer. Alright. We're just going to get our card, I guess. Can't do anything else. Splashing Oblivion Strike. The old surprise Oblivion Strike. No one sees it coming. So I guess I have to make a bad trade here and take a bajillion damage. I can trade a Mighty Leap for a Spider. Maybe I do that. Okay, I'm going to do that. Because I don't want to lose my Shrieker yet. Alright, Griffin's decent. Guess we play the Vestige. And I guess now we can bash in with the Envoy too, which is kind of nice. Still can trade our Shrieker for his land and drain him, and we'll get to keep our Stasis Snare for emergencies. Back the Avenger over the Oblivion Strike. It's not what I expected, but I guess it makes sense to stop the Griffin and the Envoy. Yeah, might have to use Stasis Snare on his flyer so I can bash over top, but I guess now he's got some life I gotta deal with. And a negator. Okay. Well, I think we're back in chill out mode, which is a problem because he's got card advantage going for him now, so this might not work as well as I need it to. Sadly enough, yeah. All right. I mean, now we're kind of in pretty serious trouble. Seagate Wreckage is going to take the game over for him. I don't think I have a choice, though. I basically am at the whim of my opponent. I can't do anything. Yeah, I don't see us winning this unless we really start ripping some pretty sick spells here. I mean, Under Work Lyric is going to buy us some time, but like I said, he is going to generate the card advantage he needs here. So I gotta be able to come up with a solution pretty quick here. I mean, he's just going to draw extra card every turn. I'm not going to be able to beat that. I don't care how much life I gain. I'm not going to be able to beat that. Pretty sick. Well, I guess it's time to Stasis Snare. Not in love with it. Not even in like with it, to be honest. Alright, Familiar is a good one. You can make it a 4-3. So I guess if I find another removal spell, I can start coming in from over top again. Yeah, it's a big threat. That's going to be difficult to deal with. Basically, at this point, I guess my plan is I got to grind my opponent out. I think that's the only way to win now. I don't foresee getting by his army anymore, so I got to grind him out for a long time, which is possible but difficult. I guess the more creatures I get on board, the better Zulaport Cutthroat gets, but we've still got a challenge here, definitely. Alright. You can still use the Seagate Wreckage too, but it's okay. I mean, we're, at this point, like I said, we're kind of in it for the long haul. Alright. I mean, if I'm ripping spells, especially ones that block well, we're going to set up a nice wall here. We've got that going for us. And I can pump Shrieker 3 times, which is not awful. What do you do with the card? You put it on the bottom? You may put that card on the bottom, so you put that on the bottom. Opponent's getting some sweet card advantage here. I think I can just block that, right? Trying to figure out my best blocks for those 4/4s. Seed Guardian. Yeah, we're absolutely in it for the long haul now. No doubt about it. Almost want to just auto yield to that. Okay. That's good. Hey! More things that do things. So I guess technically I could attack with Familiar and gain enough life to bring it out of range of one of his blockers. But I think, like I said, we are in it for the long haul. We're going to try and basically gas out our opponent. I guess depending on how big of fatties he's got in there, could be in big trouble. That Deceiver finds like a 10-8 or something. But we also have like Oblivion Strike, which will immediately go on that Deceiver form. Do we have any other removal? I forget now. Demon's Grasp, that doesn't do it. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad all of his team didn't become 6/6s. All right. Infiltrator. All right. I think we're going to sandbag this land. An Infiltrator we can beat. Deceiver flipping something big we're not going to be able to beat. Sylvan Scrying, though. Okay. I'm cool with that. Infiltrator, I guess technically, is that going to mill us before? I'm not 100% on that. All right, let's offer up the trade to Behemoth here. All right. Well, if I draw Demon's Grasp, I can take care of the Infiltrator. Because like I said, we are still, in my opinion, we're still on the win through, grind our opponent out method, which Black-White is typically pretty good at. But we'll see. So we can turn all his team into 4/4s. I still think we beat this. We'll see. He's going all in? We don't die to this. I guess the fact that it gives them all vigilance is pretty nasty, though. All right, well, you're going to let us kill your deceiver? Really? I like that. What's our other blocks? So this is going to stop one of the 4/4s. This guy that can get pumped, we want to stop that. And then we want to guess block another 4/4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So we could take 24. I think that we're just going to... I think we want to double block the flyer. And I can... So I don't want to lose my work clerk and my envoy. I think this is the best blocks. I'm not sure, though. We're going to do this. We take 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 damage. We go to 4. We're going to go back up to 7, 8, 9. I think we got to accept that. Rather kill the Colostria healer. I don't know. I think we walked away okay from that, to be honest. Blinding drone is a bit of an annoyance, but... No cards left in hand, so he's back in Seagate wreckage mode, I guess. We're going to have to come up with a solution for the Benthic Infiltrator. Otherwise, we can't do anything about it, I don't think. Like, it's going to be able to ingest us quicker, withdraw, unless he keeps using the Seagate wreckage, I guess. I guess I wouldn't mind if he kept using the Seagate wreckage. Oh, Sky Climber's good rip. For some reason, I thought he just played that. Yeah. Wait, why didn't he attack? How did I not notice he didn't attack with the Infiltrator? That's odd behavior. I didn't see if he put something on top. Conduit of Ruin, okay. What are we searching up? Nothing. Still drawing cards. You can't double up. If you double up, it's just a 3/3, I think, right? It doesn't make it a 6/6 because it's not counters. So he would have had to do it on 2 lands to make it a 6/6. I've made that. I think I've seen an opponent or I've made that mistake before. Tapping Core Sky Climber. Okay. Getting with a lot of things. Alright, so we're going to take the flyer. Actually, no, we get to block the flyer, which is nice. The envoy. So he can't pump this, can he? No, he's got the cultivator drone, so he can pump that. Okay. Well, let's come up with some strategy here. So I think the block's going to be this on this. Can do this on this too, I guess. This is going to block a big guy. This will block this. 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I can go to 1, which doesn't seem great. I can chump and get some damage protection too. Getting rid of an embodiment's important. Might have to chump. Which I'm not in love with, but maybe. Because he's going to kill something here, right? He's killing one thing, which means if I take 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, I gain 3, I go to 15, 16. I'm going to be at 3 or 2. It seems dangerous. I think we're just going to protect here. Might not have been my best blocks, but time's kind of a factor here. Ally encampment. Well, I didn't really need that, so that's okay. Nightwatch is good. So I can go to 10. I'm trying to map out my best blocks. So I can't block this. Can block this. Oh, not tapping anything. Just swinging with everything. All right. Well, let's figure out some blocks. So let's give this flying. So block flyer, block 3, 4. Let's block flyer. Let's block 3, 4. Let's block maybe 2, 3. Block this guy blocks 5, 5. This thing blocks 4, 4. This thing blocks blinding drone. This would be 3, 4. 8, 11, and I can only gain 3, so that's not going to work. What if I block this on this? Then it's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's still lethal, so I need something slightly better. I might have to take the blinding drone to kill something bigger damage, I guess. Which is unideal, so we kill that. Then we go like, what if I do this? This is 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This would be 9, and I can go to 10. This seems like a pretty decent block. I think I did the math right. I hope I didn't screw this up. I could have. If I forgot to factor the extra stalking drone damage, I could be dead. No, it looks like I did it right. All right. He's got 6 blockers to his probably 9 attackers. I don't think we can live now. But I guess I've got the slight edge on time. All right, pretty sure we're dead now, because I can only gain 3 life, which brings me to 4, so I can only afford to take 3 damage. Yeah. Okay, I think we're just dead. Right? Damage prevention mode, this thing. Block there. Block here. Block here. Gain some things, and I don't think it's enough. Even if I could survive the turn there, I don't think it was good enough. Okay. Got us. But that was going to be a tough match to win. Now I kind of want to bring in Witness the Ends. Now that he's got like Conduit of Ruin and Deceiver of Form. It does seem slightly better, doesn't it? Let's cut the Mighty Leap for a Witness the End. I almost want to cut an Offer Protector for a Witness the End too. Okay. Well, is that better though with our Witness? It's not good if he has Seagate Wreckage. He is running Sylvan Scrying too. Offer Protector actually seems... We'll just bring in 1 Witness Hand, I think. Okay. So I'm going to have to make quick decisions, but I guess so is my opponent. Well, this is a keep. Kind of nice hand. All right. Can take some damage here. Got Witness in, but we're not ready for that yet. So let's just bash in for 3. And I think we're actually going to play the Griffin because Havoc Sower can't block the Stalking Drone anyway, so it's better to just go over top. Guess we can just F6 because I'm not gonna block. Blinding Drone, sure. Wall of Resurgence. That seems pretty good. So let's bash in for 5. And no Witness the End yet. Let's play Wall of Resurgence. Oh, I should have done it. Forgot about the haste. Should have swung for more there. My bad. Just play a Night Watch and pass. Guess I could have done it post-combat. Might have made more sense, but I wanted that F6 value. Yeah, I kind of got to stay ahead on time here, so. All right, so now I just have to Witness the End, although now he's got the Seagate Wreckage. Yeah, it's going to make the Witness the End worse. It's going to make the Witness the End worse for wear. Well, let's make him discard everything but the... Pulse and Rouse first. So he does have the Seagate Wreckage now. And he can pump the Stalking Drone, so I guess we have to pass. We're still okay, though. We're still quite good, to be honest. I can take care of something big. I can fly over top. Yeah, so now we just play Healer. Alright, so we give this flying. Get in for 3 and pass. That was a good rip. Tapped the wrong one there. But then again, I didn't get my guy flying either, which is kind of surprising. Maybe he has the Vines of the Recluse. Who knows? We'll find out. Although if I played the Soothsayer, then I couldn't give the Sky Climber flying. All right. Opponents conceded. So got game 3 beat down pretty effectively. Witness the End still played okay. What did it get rid of? I mean, Pulse and Marasa, I guess, would have bought him back his Oblivion Strike, right? Which he can play over the off the Unknown Shore. So it worked out okay for us. Worked out well for us, actually. I mean, we got the victory. So, all right. We'll see you in the finals.